Respected viewers of Madani Channel, the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal lies in true devotion to His beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. As such, the greatest goal and desire of every true Muslim, and especially of every Sahaba Karam Radiyallahu Anhum, is to follow the beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in every moment, stillness, and in every action of their hearts and limbs. Guaranteed salvation in the hereafter and loftiness in ranks of paradise are dependent upon the love, affection, devotion, and resemblance with the beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The more dissimilar a person's actions and words are from him Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the more distant he is from Allah Almighty, and consequently deserving of hell for eternity. Contrary, the more an individual emulates him, the closer he is to Allah Almighty. The more successful a person is in attaining this goal, the more he resembles the beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and thereby the more successful he is in gaining proximity to Allah Azza wa Jal. While resembling refers to words and actions which one has control over, for the one whom Allah Almighty favors with His boundless grace and generosity, He Azza wa Jal causes them to resemble His beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in those matters which are beyond one's control. All the Sahaba Karam chose complete devotion to the beloved Prophet, thus becoming the most superior from this ummah. All of them were pious, just, and abstinent. They were ready to sacrifice their lives for the beloved Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and possessed countless virtues and excellence, along with receiving the glad tidings of Allah Almighty being pleased with them. But in this long list of these blessed personalities, there were a number of those blessed companions Radiyallahu Anhum who possessed such virtues and excellence which were not shared by others. The name of the personality who tops this list is Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu. After the blessed prophets alayhimus salam, the most superior personality amongst the whole mankind is Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu. He holds the privilege of being Yare Ghar and Yare Mazar, that is accompanying the beloved Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the blessed cave of Sawr and resting beside the beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in the blessed shrine. Let's listen to a few virtues and excellence of Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu, in which he is matchless and incomparable. Allah Almighty has stated Sahiba, that is the companion of the beloved Rasul, and Thaniyatnain, that is the second of the two in the Holy Quran for Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar. Nobody else was blessed with this honor. Allah Almighty gave him the name Siddiq. Nobody else was given the name Siddiq by Allah Almighty. He was the companion of the beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam during migration and was the only one to have the privilege of becoming the companion in the cave. Only the door of Abu Bakr would remain open during the final days of the beloved and beneficent Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu is the first one from the Ummah to enter paradise. He Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu is the most merciful to the Ummah of the beloved Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Dear viewers of Madani Channel, there is no leader in this world better than the Holy Prophet, and there is no devotee greater than Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar. He is absolute in his love, devotion, and affection towards Allah Azza wa Jal and the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He sacrificed his life, his wealth, his children for the cause of Islam. Out of all the creations of Allah Almighty, after the prophets and messenger, Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu is the greatest. Sayyidina Abu Darda Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu has stated that the beloved Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam saw me walking ahead of Abu Bakr Siddiq Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and said, "Are you walking ahead of him who is superior to you? Don't you know that after the Anbiya and the Rusul, the sun neither rose nor set on anybody better than Abu Bakr?" The beloved Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has stated, "There is no favor due upon me from anyone except that I have repaid him. But verily, Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu has those favors upon me which Allah Azza wa Jal will repay him for on the Day of Judgment." It is written that when the time of the demise of the leader of believers, Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar Radiyallahu Ta'ala Anhu approached, he made a will that the bier with his blessed body in it, after his demise, be placed in front of the blessed mausoleum of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, and then the request be made, that is, Ya Rasulullah ﷺ, Abu Bakr is present. If the door opens itself, take me inside, otherwise bury me in Jannatul Baqi. He radiallahu ta'ala anhu departed this life on 22nd Jamadul Ukhra, the year 13 after Hijri, on the night between Monday and Tuesday in Madinatul Munawwara, between the time of Maghrib and Isha Salah, at the age of 63 years. Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab radiallahu ta'ala anhu led his funeral salah. After his demise, his bier was placed in front of the blessed shrine of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the request was made per his will, that is, Ya Rasulullah, Abu Bakr is present. Instantly, the lock opened itself and a voice was heard, bring a friend closer to his friend, because the friend is fond of his friend. Therefore, he was laid to rest at the side of the blessed Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His grave was dug in such a way that his blessed head was placed in straightness to the blessed shoulder of the Holy Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then after almost 10 years later, Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab radiallahu ta'ala anhu was martyred and was laid to rest at the side of the leader of the believers, Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, inside the same blessed hujrah. Dear viewers, there are countless blessings of the most righteous after prophets, the first man to embrace Islam, the companion of migration, the companion of cave, the first caliph of Muslims, and the companion of the grave to state in this short duration. But fundamentally, the eminence and the grandeur of Sayyidina Siddiq Akbar radiallahu ta'ala anhu is because of his absolute love and uncompromising devotion towards Allah Almighty and His beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah Azza wa Jal have mercy on all of us for the sake of the first caliph. Ameen. Bijahin Nabi al-Ameen sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam.
We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel. We love Madani Channel.